Hi, I'm Di from the Newcastle and Hunter Pet Crematorium. Just wanted to talk to you today just about the grieving process and how to guide yourself through that little bit of a journey that you have to go through after you've lost a loved one. We all grieve completely differently. There's no right or wrong way to grieve. Some people are emotional, some people are quite quiet about it, they're quite reserved, they don't express their emotions outward, so some people would not even see them as grieving. So after years of going through personal grief ourselves and also seeing all of our clientele and the journeys that they've been through, it's just been a massive learning curve for me on seeing the different ways people grieve and how to assist our clients with their grief. So after all of this time, I sort of look at it like a tightrope. You have to balance yourself on a tightrope. You've got like this very thin line that you have to stay on. If you sway too much on one side, you aren't coping with your grief and you're holding it all in, and it'll manifest itself in some way or another over the years if you do not process it. And then there's the other way, if you fall into the quagmire of grief and you're just grief stricken with it and you can't function and you can't go to work, you're in the fetal position, you just can't function with life at all. That means you've gone way too far over to the other side, and we've got to try and get you back onto this thin line here of working your way through the process. And unfortunately, one of the biggest one of the biggest challenges that you have to come to terms with grief is the acceptance. That's a massive part of it. And to help you with that, I just want to let you know about how I came to terms with it myself. We lost a lot of family members in a very short period of time, 5 years, and then we lost beautiful Kelly. She's had a logo. She was my first ever family dog of my very own. She was my beautiful little girl. And then we lost our gorgeous little Millie, our little putty cat. So we had a massive induction in how to come to terms with things. And it's quite a journey, Sometimes it just seems to hit families, they'll get one passing after another, and it's just like, it's time to move on to the next house, we've taken enough. So after our big, massive, induction into how to cope with grief, it was just like an aha moment or a epiphany, or someone reaching to me from the beyond. I'm not sure what everybody's beliefs are, but it was okay. Everybody that's passed, they have had a life. Some of them have had a short life, some of them have had a long life. In their life, they've had a lot of joy. In their life, they have brought you a lot of joy, and you've had a lot of joy with them, and a lot of love has taken place between these two souls. And if they were looking down on us or around us or whatever your beliefs are, and they saw us incapacitated, that we couldn't function in life, that we were debilitated by the loss and we weren't coping at all, they would be so sad. They would be so disappointed that we weren't looking at our relationship with them as one of massive joy and massive love and so much happiness, and and every time we thought of them, we would think of joy and happiness. They would want that for us. They would not want us to be in an incapacitated state and not functioning with life. So to me, I think you can sort of follow that journey yourself, and when you find yourself sitting somewhere and you feel like you're getting pulled down into the pits of despair and you're not coping with what's going on, just try and sit down and think of one of those moments where there's a happy moment between the two relationships that you've had, between the two souls. And just try and think of, one of those moments, and they'll lift you up. They'll make you smile. You might find yourself sitting in the park one day, or, walking numbly through the shopping centre, and you'll just have a little smile on your face, and it'll be because you're thinking of this beautiful, special moment that you've had with whoever it is that you've lost. And that's when you know that you're on your journey, you're on your road to recovery. You're on the journey, but you're on the road to recovery. And you've just got to try and keep pushing yourself towards that end goal, because there's no way that our loved ones would want us to be incapacitated. They would want us to go on and have beautiful, fulfilled, happy, joyous lives. So if you find that you're struggling and you need a bit of support, we've got all of the links on our website. If you feel like you need support now, we've got the emergency numbers on our website. We also hold little grief support days for our clientele. So if you'd like to attend one of those, they're absolutely gorgeous. It's a challenging morning, but that progresses into a beautiful afternoon. So if you'd like to come to one of those, just give the office a call and we can organise that for you. So this is Di from the Newcastle and Hunter Pet Crematorium. We're here for you always. Do not think that we are just a crematorium. We are here for aftercare to help you with your journey through grief. So again, this is Di. If you need us at all, just give us a call. And that's all for today. Bye for now.